All right, today we're gonna highlight another avocado variety, and unlike some of my other avocado videos, I'm actually gonna uh, compare taste test against Haas in the same video, and not just like, does this taste different? Anyway, so this is a gem avocado, and it seems like there's a couple reasons for the name. Gem is an abbreviation of the person who selected it. The researcher Gray E. Martin selected the variety, and it when they're less ripe, it has a lot of speckles on it, like gold speckles. You can kind of see some of them here, and so that kind of adds to the naming scheme, I think. So that's kind of neat. I haven't really seen that on an avocado before. The speckles were really pronounced at the store. Yeah, this other one that they've faded as well. So I'm going to compare this to a Hass avocado. That is the correct way to pronounce it, Hass, if you're a stickler for the pronunciation of things. And I enjoy this a little too much. So I have a very funny looking Hass avocado. I singled this one out at the store because it looks like a tiny zucchini or something. It's very skinny. I don't know how this even made it onto the table. They probably shouldn't have put it out because it's kind of sad. So here's a regular size avocado, and here's the gem, here's the Hass. It's silly. So I picked this one out as for comparison's sake. So the gems also are generally larger than Hass avocados. But before I taste them, I want to talk a bit more about the background because it's interesting. There's not a lot of information here, but I'll read what I have found, and then we'll do the taste test. So, Gem Avocado was named after the initials of University of California researcher Gray E. Martin, who selected the variety. Being comparable in quality, the Gem Avocado is sometimes mistaken as Hass in markets. The avocado is botanically a berry, and it belongs to the laurel family. It is scientifically referred to blah blah blah. This stuff is about avocados. South Africa has been promoting and marketing the Gem avocado as one of their commercial varieties. Soon after Gem avocados debuted on the American market, University of California Riverside licensed Westphalia Fruits, a leading South African fruit supply company, to market the variety as the primary licensee for Gem avocados around the world. UCR has developed several other avocado varieties since the early 1980s, including Gwen, Surprise, Lamb Hass, and more. Okay, I think this is what I was looking for, the genetics. Gem avocado is a selection from seedling of the Gwen variety that was planted in the late 1980s and developed by Gray E. Martin. Almost all varieties of avocado trees can be successfully grown throughout California in areas with mild winters. All avocado trees need to be protected from heavy frost, blah, 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 blah. It's just more about avocados. The Gem variety can grow worldwide wherever growing conditions are comparable to South California's. Okay, so there's not a lot of available background and history. It's just like a little bit about who did it and where it came from. So, anyway, they are known for rivaling Hass in quality and have a fantastic, rich flavor. So I haven't found much about the flavor. That's what I'm interested in. So I'm wondering if they're just gonna taste just the same as what I'm used to with Hass avocados, or what the deal is. So let's cut this open. You know, I was so proud of myself for bringing everything I needed this time, but I didn't bring a spoon. So I didn't bring everything I needed. So there's the seed or pit. It's pretty sizable. Some avocados have huge ones, some have tiny ones. And then let me open up the funny looking Hass. I wonder if these even... Yeah, I feel the seed in there. I wonder how big it is. Most of it's going to be seed. I've never seen one like this. It's so silly. I've seen the super long and tall ones before, but nothing like this. It's tiny and skinny. I've been sitting on this one for a little while, to kind of get them to be ripe at the same time. So this one's a lot more browned. You can see that there. Got a little bit of green at the top. Doesn't smell too great, honestly. I'll get a little bit of that green at the top, and then I might leave this one be. So, not going to be a perfect taste test. Got a very tiny seed though. Okay. Tastes kind of like what I would expect for a Hass. So, I know a lot of people, well, some people throughout the world don't use salt on their avocados, but a lot of people do. And it's been funny to see in the comments, people have never been exposed to this before. They're like, why are you putting salt on your avocados? And then other people in the comments are like, that's normal. We do that. It's funny getting those different perspectives in the comments. I am putting salt on my avocado. Just a heads up. So you can at me in the comments about it if you want. That's pretty good. So this is the gem. And it does have most of those flavor notes that I would expect from a Hass avocado. I think maybe it's a little more nutty and buttery, but it could just come down to this specific fruit's ripeness level. It feels pretty close. I did read that these are often used for guacamole, which makes sense because this tastes great. This would make a really good guacamole. a while back I did a video for Dominican avocados, and their fat content is much lower than the ones I'm used to, because the Dominican is a tropical variety. And it was so strange that, like, sometimes on the high fat content avocados, like, I can barely finish one because it's so much fat and protein. But on I'm getting sidetracked on a tangent, but the tropical ones, the fat content was lower, so it was so easy to finish one. And it's like, that's different. Anyway, back to the gem. First of all, yes, it's delicious. If I had it in a lineup, I probably wouldn't be able to tell that it was different. I think the taste is not different enough. I do think that consumers in the produce section probably don't care that much what kind of avocado they're buying. Oof. Okay. Huh. All right, well, hold on. That was bad. I had a piece of that brown avocado. That's not good anymore. Let me wash that down. Nope. Full disclosure, I do work at a grocery store. And I've not heard any feedback from people about the varieties other than Hass. They seem to sell just fine. And if anything, when our produce department puts out different varieties, it's something new to people. Like, it's similar but different, so it sells just fine. So anyway, that is the gem avocado. I think my takeaway might be, at best, what I'm picking up is maybe a brighter flavor, maybe more buttery, maybe more nutty, but that could just be the ripeness level of this one. It's hard to say. It's really close. If I had them in a lineup, I might not be able to tell. But at the end of the day, they are still delicious and would make incredible guacamole, which I might do after this video. Alright guys, so that's the gem avocado. If you see them, give them a shot. Tell me how wrong I am and how different they are in the comments. Tell me I should never use salt, whatever. And I'll see you in the next one.